In this video, I'm going to show you how to process a photo inside of Develop. So we're in the Edit module inside of the Develop tab. But before we start editing this shot, let's head up to this Info tab here. And you'll notice in here, it says I have a raw photo file. PhotoRAW is a raw processor, simply meaning it can process raw image files. And all raw means is that it contains all of the information and data that was there when you shot the photo. Whereas JPEG, for example, loses some of that information through compression and processing. So through raw processing, you have a lot more power to deal with the different tonalities and colors in your photo because there's a lot more information there. So let's start processing this photo. And the first thing I want to do is crop it. So to grab my crop tool, I'm simply just going to hit C on my keyboard. And you'll notice in this top bar, I have some different options to modify my crop. I'm actually just going to grab this leveling tool here, where I can click and drag on a straight line, and it'll level my photo for me. Now I can hold down Shift, grab one of these corners, drag it in, and then I can just simply click in here and move the crop up. And now I have a nice little crop for my photo. Now that we've cropped our photo, let's head over to this tone and color pane and start modifying some sliders. Before I start editing, I'll hold down my J key to show my clipping warnings. All of this red down here is showing me my true white without any detail. To remove that, I'll simply head over to this exposure slider here, and I'll pull back on it to remove the majority of it. Once I have that removed, I'll head down to my shadow slider here and pull back any of those darker tones. Next, I head down to my black slider here and I pull back on it until there's just a little bit of true black in my shot. You can see that there's a little bit of blue on the wings here, showing me there's a little bit of true black without any detail in my photo. This adds for some nice contrast and makes the photo pop a bit. Now if we want to set our white balance, we can head into this color area, and you can choose from this menu of your typical white balances, or you can grab this dropper tool, drop it on some gray, and it'll automatically set your white balance for you. You also have other options to modify inside of Develop as well. So down here we have Details, which will allow us to modify our sharpening or noise reduction if we have some grain in our photo. Also, we have Lens Correction, which will automatically be applied to your photo. And then we have Transform, which allows us to modify the scale and the crop of our shot.